Good morning, everybody. It's time for Morning Manna. What a wonderful morning it is. Happy Tuesday morning. Happy Tuesday morning. And we are still in the flow of us talking about entanglement. It's from Sunday to now, all the way to Friday. And got a word for you. We're going to give Facebook Live just a few seconds to get our audience together, and then we're going to jump right into the word this morning. How you doing this morning? Everything well with you this morning? Got a word for you, and we're going to get right into it. Got to get our Facebook Live, just a few seconds to get the audience together, then we're going to jump right into it. You know, if you're part of the Manna fam, you already know what I'm going to say. It's always the text to talk, and the takeaway, that's what I'm going to do. What you're going to do is give the hearts, the likes, you're going to share, you're going to give the comments so that everybody can get the revelation that you got. Share your revelation. Share what God spoke to you during the Manna time. Now, if it's your first, second, or third time joining us, hey, welcome to Manna Fam. We're glad to have you, and we love for you to share it, and we want to shout you out as well. I just want to see who do I have? You know, I got to put my glasses on so I can see Andrea, Brenda, Tia, Ella Sexton, Celise, Arlene. How you guys doing this morning? I just want to take a minute and just shout some folk out this morning. Everything is well. I got to look through these spectacles so I can see. So got a word for you. You know what? We're dealing with entanglement. And this morning, let's talk about thirsty. You know, when my adult children now were in high school, I remember them always talking about being thirsty. So and so is thirsty. So is thirsty for me, or I'm thirsty for them, or I'm thirsty for something. Well, hey, I had no clue what they were talking about, just based upon just what the word meant, and found out, okay, that's what it means. It's just being applied in a whole different way. This morning, let's deal with thirsty and entanglement. Here's the text. Hosea 1:2. This is what Hosea 1:2 says. Go take an adulterous wife and children of unfaithfulness. Go take that an adulterous wife and children of unfaithfulness. Here is God telling Hosea to go get his adulterous wife and the children whom she names after her lovers, if you will. God is saying, go get her, go marry her, go connect with her. God is thirsty. God is thirsty because remember what I said. Hosea is acting out how God feels toward the children of Israel and by extension to us. So if this isn't an example of a thirsty God, I don't know what is. God is thirsty. Let's talk about three things this morning. God's love chases us. God's love chases us. Hosea, this is what I need you to do. Though she's been all over town, and though everybody has been with her, and though she still wants some raisin cakes, I need you because I'm thirsty for her. And so I need you to chase her. That's what God does with us. God is so thirsty after us. He said this, I'm so thirsty after you, I will give an exchange, my son for you. I'll give up my son for you. That's how thirsty I am for you. So when you're out looking for somebody to be thirsty for you, don't look any further than God Almighty. The second thing is this. God's love cleanses us. He cleans you. His love cleans you. Now, this is how Ephesians put it. Paul writing to the church at Ephesus through Timothy. He says this in the 5th chapter. He says that a man washes or sanctifies his wife, or he cleanses her with the word. He cleanses her with the word. And God says, you know what? If I ever catch you, I'll clean you. If I ever get a hold of you, I'm going to clean. If you just quit running long enough, I'll clean you up from all of the past lovers that have abused you and abused your heart and abused who you were. So God chases us, he cleans us. Here's the third thing. God's love can outlove your last lover. God's love can outlove your last lover. Will said to Jada, back to them, because that's where we got this whole entanglement conversation going on. He says to her, and I love what he says. I'm not necessarily trying to judge it. I'm not trying to put anything other than looking at the truth in it. He says to her, when they got married, he said that I can love you through anything. Good God Almighty. He said that her response was, you don't have enough gravitas, enough strength. You don't have enough ability to love me through anything. And he says, I'm still proving it. That's what God is saying to us. I'll chase you, I'll clean you, and I can outlove any lover you had before me. You cannot sin your way out of God's love. How do you say that? How do you say that, Bishop? Come on now. The word says this: where sin abounds, grace abounds the more. You can't sin your way out of God's love, because he's going to chase you, he's going to cleanse you, and he can outlove your last lover. What's your takeaway this morning? Surrender to God's thirsty love. Just go ahead and surrender, and you will never feel any better than that in that moment. The Lord be with you today. May his face shine upon you, give you peace. I got more of this tomorrow morning with more morning manna. Share the manna. God bless you. Bye now.